Welcome back here for Game 2 on the Bear Sports Network. I'm Anthony Brown here. Joey Cobb on the mound for the Bears. Faces Cam Murray. And he gets a first pitch strike to start it all off here. Couple of changes around as the Cobras were able to take Game 1 from the Bears. And now, Cobb shakes off a pitch. And that's a swing and a miss right through it. That'll be a strikeout. First out of the inning. Strikeout for Joey Cobb. That's how we start off the game here. Brings up Phil Griffer. He's going to be first pitch swinging. Foul that one off. Another pitch. That'll be on the outside for a ball. Counts 1-1. And a swing and a miss on the outside again. Joey Cobb working efficiently so far. Puts one in the dirt. It's a tough take right there. And a swing and a miss. Joey Cobb gets his second strikeout of the game. Much better start here for the Bears than how they did in Game 1. First inning went pretty smooth for them, but after that it was a whole lot of nothing. At the plate and on the mound. Struggles all around for the Bears. Riley Hall steps up. He'll be batting third in the lineup here. He takes the first pitch strike. Another pitch for a strike. Riley Hall down. And now they're looking to strike out the side here, and the dugout will go crazy if he gets it. That's right on the outside, and that was a good-looking pitch. They were about ready to lose their mind. And there's just a different amount of energy right now. The Bears seem kind of sleeping that Game 1. They're up here in Game 2 there, and let's see if it has any positive effect now. Joey Cobb on the mound. He's in, and that's going to be fouled off. Foul ball here to stay alive. And now looking for a big put-out pitch. Joey Cobb gets a swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side. They're going crazy. Bears go 1, 2, 3 here. He gets the Cobras to start out the game. We're going to be back here on the Bear Sports Network. Anthony Brown back here with you on the Bear Sports Network. Game 2 of this doubleheader, non-conference affair between the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears and the Coker Cobras. Coker goes 1-2-3 in the top half of the first. This game is presented by NBA Roofing. Now let's get to the starting lineup for the Bears. Hitting first and in left field will be E.J. Rennell. Hitting second at second base, Wade Kuda. Hitting third at first base, Matt Mackey. The most dangerous man in America, Drew Glassy, is hitting fourth, and he'll be in center field. Nick Clarno, your catcher now, is hitting fifth. Will Jones in right field, he's sixth. Xander Ferlinda, shortstop, hitting seventh. Mike McHugh, he's hitting eighth, and at third base. And your designated hitter will be your ninth place hitter, Bryce Stover. They'll all be going on against Nolan Legger on the mound, looking to continue their performances of great pitching that the Cobras were able to get in game 1. He'll start out by having to face E.J. Rennell. And Rennell looks at a first pitch ball on the outside. Different level of energy from the Bears already. Another ball. I'm in set, and Legger now with the pitch. That one's going to be hit. Long way. Foul. Nolan Legger Jr., 8th appearance on the season. First start of the year, though. And that one's another ball high. Only pitched 9.1 innings coming into today. Worked pretty efficiently, though. And this one is going to be taken care of. It's over there. Play on it, and that'll be taken care of by Jackson Williams. And foul territory for the first out for the Bears.
Second baseman, number 8, Wade Kuda.
Brings up Wade Kuda. Wade Kuda's going to lay down a bunt here, trying to beat it out. Going to make a play, and that's tough, but he's going to be out. What a throw right there by Legger to get off of the mound and field his position. Good effort. And just like that, there are 2 outs down here. Matt Mackey coming up to the plate. Nolan Legger not messing around. He's throwing a lot of pitches early on. And the Bears, they're not wasting time. They're swinging. It's going to be a take for a ball. Mackey didn't have too great of a game 1. So lineup change for the Bears. Insert Glassy, move some people around. That's going to be a strike at the bottom of the zone right there. Move some players around, see if you can get a spark here. Got a little bit of a spark when they were out on the field. Trying to see if they can do something at the plate here. It's Legger. Got a couple of quick outs. So Mackey sends that one back up to second base. It's in play. It's going to make a throw, and that'll be 3 up, 3 down. Cobras do their job. They answer the Bears. And after 1, score still 0-0 here on the Bear Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
Back here on the Bear Sports Network, Joey Cobb on the mound, looking to do his second inning of work. Start off with Drew Klausner, left-handed hitting. They'll start off the inning for the Cobras. They went 1-2-3 in the top. Cobb looking to add on to it. And that one's a strike fired in there. Got a lot of steam coming off of that for Cobb right now. L1. Going to be a strike called low. Not too much of a fan of that right there with Klausner, but we'll have to accept it. And now with 2 strikes, a swing. This one's going to be put out towards center field. Glassy, he's going back, trying to make a read on it at the track. And has to do a little bit of a spinning pirouette, but makes the play there. Good job out there in the outfield by Glassy. A shot out to straight center field. Gave a little bit of troubles, but brings up Cody Hanna. Now at the plate. Another lefty hitting here. He'll foul one off. Cobb's been working efficiently, the left-hander. And he gets a bouncer up. It's going to go to third base. A strong throw across, but it's going to be wide. And that'll be an error. Reaches base safely right there. There's Hanna. Brings up Jackson Williams. He had a home run now. Hanna on second base. Joey Cobb out of the stretch, looking to do some work here. It's a ball. It's going to be a little high. And Jackson Williams, he had a moonshot of a home run over the left center field fence. Got to be careful when you pitch into him. He takes a big swing at it. It's a swing and a miss. Hanna out there at second base. He can run well, so ball out in the outfield. He might be a threat to score. Here the Bears are going to try to limit the damage there. So you got a 1-1 strike, 1 out in this account. A swing and a miss again. It's Williams. It's a big hack at it, but way past him by the time he started his swing. A little late there. And Cobb going to look to take care of business right now and get a strikeout. He struck out the side to start out the game. And he gets a big strikeout looking right there. That was just dirty. Caught Williams guessing. And a good job right there by Cobb. He gets the second out of the inning. Brings up Chris Blanco, third baseman. Made some big plays with the glove in game 1. Now he's looking to do something with the bat here to start off game 2. 2 outs in top of the second. Cody Hanna at second as product of a 2-base error. Now, that one's going to be low for a ball. Count is 1-0. Blanco in game 1 did reach base safely from a hit by pitch. Other than that, he was out every other time he stepped up to the plate. Takes that one, only inside for a strike. Early on, we're seeing a lot of faces from these batters on this strike zone. It's a little big. I think players don't learn to appreciate that. Just forces you to swing the bat. A little different. Umpires change positions between games. And this one gets under it. It's going to be popped out into second base. Wade Kuda calls for it, makes a play, and he'll end the inning. Just like that, the Bears take care of business here. Still no runs on the board. We're going into the bottom half of the second inning, tied 0-0. Back here on the Bear Sports Network, Drew Glassy getting us started off here. He got the break in game 1, and now here he'll lead off the second inning of game 2. He takes a big swing and a miss at it. Start us off. Ready to play. Glassy started out the season extremely hot. Last few games, though, been a little bit of a slump for him. He's looking to bust out of it now. Nice locked in at bat. He takes one up at the eyes. That off-speed pitch kind of got loose right there from Liger. Looking to answer the scoreless frame again from the Bears by putting up one again for himself. Coker did not give up a run in game 1, so that's 7 straight innings of scoreless ball for the Bears. Glassy gets under this one and pops out to left field. Going to be a long chase for it. Will it be a play? And that's going to go off the fence of the bullpen. Just a long fly ball right there. Good job by Glassy. Staying alive, battling. And he's just looking for good at-bats here. Like I said, he's kind of been struggling in his last few games, especially for how hot he was. Expected him to come down to earth a little bit. Maybe this is a little more than he anticipated. Yeah, great chance right now to bust out of it. Takes a pitch on the outside. That's a tough pitch. Not too much of a complaint right there from the Cobra So's. It's been a nice big strike zone to start out, but that one wasn't close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Count is even. Lefty on lefty matchup here, and that one's going to be pulled over to second base. Throw over, and they get the speedy Glassy for the first out of the inning. Brings up number 19, Nick Clarno, playing over there at the catcher spot today. So in game 2, it'll be the catcher. Now he steps up to the plate, trying to get the first hit of the game for either team. So 1 error has led to the only base runner so far. That one's a strike fired in there. Both pitchers doing a good job early on. Firing in strikes. For Liger, he's already fired in a bunch of strikes early on. 9 of his 15 pitches for strikes. That one's going to be low, though. The Bears team that knows how to work people. And draw a lot of walks. That kind of also like this Coker team. Coker benefits a lot off of walks and brings them in with hits. Bears do a lot of the same. Clarno has another one on the inside. Takes it for a good eye right there. One out. 2-1. Clarno had a couple of hard hit balls in game 1. Now he's looking for a hit. Something just to get him going. That's a good looking off-speed pitch. Clarno didn't have much he could do with that one, but look at it. Runs the count even now. Liger, first start of the season, but he looks comfortable out there. Sun's coming back out. A little bit of rain we had earlier today, and it's a pretty day, though, here in Hickory on Durham Field. And that one's ripped out towards left field, but it's going to be lost over there in the foul territory. Hit a mile. Unable to find it. A long foul ball. Leads to a redo. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Nick Clarno at the plate. He gets the pitch. Fouls off another one. Just battling. Coach Ram over at the third baseline lets him know just to keep working. Second season here at LR, and it's been a very impactful one. Already broken the record for most conference wins in a single season. And this one's going to be fouled off straight at me. Thought I had a play on it, but it comes up a little short. Ends up in the dugout. Staying alive, though. Clarno at the plate now. It's becoming a long at bat. 8th pitch of the at bat on the way. 3 straight foul balls. Clarno takes that one high, and now the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ninth pitch of the at bat on the way. Good job right here. Trying to run the count up. And takes one on the outside. Gets the walk. What a at bat right there by Nick Clarno. Finds his way over to first base. And it brings up Will Jones.
Now batting right fielder number 13, Will Jones.
When Jones steps in, he takes first pitch swing at it. Right through it. Will Jones not messing around here. He was ready to go. Ready to fire away. Clarno over at first base. Got a decent lead. The lefty. Lager sends the pitch in off speed, slow. It's going to be taken for a ball comfortably right there by Will Jones. Was able to get on base a few times in the first game. Tried to help turn it into something for the Bears, but just no consistent momentum, as even when they were able to get people on, they couldn't do anything. Clarino trying to do some dancing, trying to get the attention of Lager over there. He does a good job. This one's going to bounce away, and he's going to advance on the wild pitch. Clarino down to second base. And he advances on a wild pitch. Counts now 2-1. Will Jones at the plate, 2-1. Runner in scoring position here early on for the Bears. See if they can strike. Fouls that one off. This one's going to be hit out in the right field. It's going to get down. Clarino is going to find his way to third base. We'll have runners at the corners. As Will Jones does his job. Gets the runner over even more. Puts runners at the corner with one out.
Shortstop number 4, Sander Erlinda.
Brings up Xander Ferlinda. In a big spot. Runners on the corner. One out. And he's pulling at the first pitch. It's going to be caught. And just like that, doubled off. What a play. Look at what I found as the Cobras get out of that situation right there. Thanks to the double play off of the hard hit ball. We're still scoreless after 2 on the Bear Sports Network.
Cordell Harris Insurance Agency, a family-owned and operated business serving the Hickory area since 1981, where we strive to take care of you and your den like family. As an independent insurance agency, we offer a vast spectrum of coverage for your commercial and personal insurance needs with our extensive network of providers. Cordell Harris Insurance Agency is a proud sponsor of Lenoir-Rhyne Athletics. Protect your den with Cordell Harris. Go Bears!
Hickory's hometown jeweler celebrates our hometown teams, college sweethearts. These couples met and fell in love in Hickory and have been together ever since. For the past 38 years, we've helped our clients celebrate a lot of milestones, and stories like these are some of our favorites. Bring your love back to where it all began. Show your college sweetheart the past as you look together to the future, and let us help you start your future here at Oz's Jewelers.
Anthony Brown back here with you on the Bear Sports Network. Matchup between Coker Cobras and the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears. Joey Cobb back on the mound. And this game 2 presented by NBA Roofing. Ryan Castillo at the plate. Gets a first pitch strike. Start off the top of the third. This is a 7-inning affair in game 2. We're only going 7 in game 2. That's another strike. It's Joey Cobb. He's really filling up the strike zone. See if he can get a strikeout here. He gets a swing and a miss. And he gets the strikeout to start it off here. First out of the inning is a strikeout swinging. Joey Cobb. Now he faces Lenoir-Rhyne. Cobb working quickly. This one's going to be sent out to right field. Nice little run, but it's going to be taken care of. Out there is Will Jones. Got a good read on it. First pitch. Got a swing. And just like that, we got 2 outs here. Cobb had to follow that pitch. He thought that one was wild. A little bit of a bunt show. Cam Murray now, his second appearance. Takes another bouncer. So he's ahead in the count, 2-0. Murray, a very efficient worker, likes to get a lot of pitches in the strike zone. Might not hit all of them, but definitely doesn't swing at anything outside the strike zone, leading the team in walks. That one's going to be strike. A low strike call there. Nobody's really happy about that one, but the Bears are happy as that runs the count now 2-1. Call right there now has to count even at 2-2. And this one's going to be popped up. Will it stay in play? And it's going to fall foul. Joey Cobb, he's not messing around. Pitch 35 on the way, and so far 27 of his 34 pitches have been strikes. That means only 7 of them have been out of the strike zone so far. Swinging, putting it in the zone early and often. And he's going to get the strikeout looking right there. That was filthy. Good job. Gets the strikeout looking of Cam Murray to end the inning. After the top of the third here, we're tied 0-0 on the Bear Sports Network. Back here on the Bear Sports Network. And after Joey Cobb got his 6th strikeout of the game, Mike McHugh now steps in and he gets a first pitch ball. ball right there. Now the count's 2-0. That one's going to be fouled off. It's hanging in the air. Long foul ball. Tristan Fowler has entered the game now for the Cobras. And Fowler throws a ball there. Now the count's 3-1. 3-1 now. Mike McHugh at the plate. He's going to take that one high. He'll take his walk down to first base and a 5-pitch walk. Brings up Bryce Stover. Bryce Stover in his first plate appearance of the day. Has the designated hitter in this game. Hitting in the 9th spot, looking to flip the lineup over to E.J. Rennell. This one is going to be bunted, it's going to be popped up, and that's going to be caught for an out. 1 pitch, 1 out. A pop fly taken care of.
Left fielder number 10, E.J. Rennell.
E.J. Rennell is up now. In his first at bat, he was a flyout victim. Into right field. Mike McHugh over at first base. E.J. Rennell looks at a good pitch right there for a ball. Tristan Fowler with the pitch now. And this one's hitting the air. It's going to be out towards left field. See if there's a play on it. Easy play. That's for the second out. Right there. So 2 down. Mike McHugh after a leadoff walk. Looking to not be stranded, and Wade Kuda will be the one responsible for trying to stop that one as he's up to the plate now. Mike McHugh over at first base. Kuda, ground out victim. Right back at the pitcher. In his first appearance, he takes a ball right there. Trying to do something. The Bears haven't scored in 9 innings now. Over 9 innings. They're trying to do something to get it going. That one's going to be fouled off. Count evens up at 1-1. As you can start to see, the sky's starting to open up now. It's becoming a pretty day again. A little bit of rain and pass through. Kuda looks at a ball high. I'm going to throw it down to first base behind Mike McHugh. Missed him on the tag, so nothing going on there. That one, it's going to be up high. Control's a little bit of an issue here for Fowler, even though he has 2 outs. Already thrown 7 balls in just a short inning right here. It's about when you put it in the strike zone, what happens to it, and nothing's happened so far. That one was really high. Gets away. That'll be a walk. Wade Kuda walk all the way down to first base. Which brings up number 41, first baseman, Matt Mackey. Ground out victim to the second baseman in his first appearance. Now he's got an opportunity with 2 outs to bring across the big run. Couple of good runners out there. Nice space out there in the outfield. And it looks like a balk is going to be called. advances the runners to second and third. Going to be a ball. So now Mackey with runners in prime position to get some runs through. Takes a big swing at it, gets them, but swings right through it. Drew Glassy is next. Well, Matt Mackey looking to extend the inning. Tristan Fowler trying to end it here. Throws another one high. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. And this one's going to be ripped out in the center field. See if it's going to have a play on it. And a nice diving catch in the outfield to end the inning. What a play out there in left field. Bears go scoreless in their bottom half of the third. We're through 3, and it's tied 0-0 here on the Bear Sports Network.
Kia in Hickory. We want to see you driving a new Kia or, hey, a quality pre-owned Kia. We've got a huge selection of new and pre-owned Kias. You got to get to Paramount Kia in Hickory, Highway 70, ParamountKia.com.
Anthony Brown back here with you on the Bear Sports Network. Joey Cobb out for another inning of work. 6 strikeouts already through 3. Top of the 4th. Looking to do more damage. And Phil Griffer, first pitch swinging. Sends it high up into the air. And he called off. And Kuda makes the play. And Joey Cobb right there gets a can of corn to start off the top of the 4th inning. Brings up Riley Hall. Left-hander takes a pitch on the inside for a ball. Hall was a strikeout victim in his first appearance right here. He looks at a first pitch ball and then takes a strike. Evens up the count 1-1. Another one on the outside is Cobb. Just misses here. Bears still haven't been able to get him any support, though. Good pitching performance so far, but no offense to help, so Cobb's got to keep doing his part. This one's put into play now out in the center field. Glassy makes the catch. Second out of the inning. Pop fly out to Drew Glassy and brings up Drew Klausner. Klausner had a long, loud out the end of the inning. Early on, he looks at a strike right there. Sent a pop fly all the way out to center field. Glassy had to do a little bit of spinning, dancing, twirling around over there. And that one going to be a pitch low. The count runs up to 1-2 with 2 outs. And that's a strikeout looking right there to end the inning. Halfway through the 4th inning here. And Joey Cobb's doing his part. Let's see if the Bears can get active at the plate. Do something here on the Bears Sports Network as this game 2 is presented by NBA Roofing. Anthony Brown back here with you on the Bears Sports Network. Game 2, Cobras versus Bears, presented by NBA Roofing. New pitcher on the mound, Zach Henson. Tall, long right-hander. His first objective will be to face Drew Glassy, ground-out victim in his first appearance over to second base. And now the first pitch on the way, and this one's going to be chopped over to the shortstop. It's going to be a tough play. Glassy can really run, comes off the bag, and that's a single for Drew Glassy. Single for Drew Glassy, and single brings up Nick Clarno. What a runner on first, nobody out. Bears have been threatening a little bit in this game, a little more than they have in the other game. Still only 2 hits so far, but just trying to find a way to get some offense, as it's been over 10 innings now with offense. Clarno, he gets down there, tries to set a bunt, offers at it, but misses. Strike 1. Pitch is on the way. Clarendon gets the bunt down. Going to be a play. Only plays at first base. It's a low one, but a nice scoop over there. Takes care of business. Glassy will advance to second base. And Clarendon comes in and does his job.
Right field, number 13, Will Jones.
Sacrifice bunt. Does the job. Brings up Will Jones. Will Jones, he got the first hit of the game, a single out into the right field. Let's see what he can do here. Oh, thought about offering at it. Didn't offer at it. Was able to hold up, no appeal. I think the Cobras right there wish they would have asked down for an appeal. So it was a good job of checking up his swing by Jones behind the plate. He gets a strike right there to even up the count. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here. Drew Glassy out at second base via an infield single. Now we're seeing if Will Jones can get his second hit of the game. Do what he does best. Be Mr. Consistent and get a single here. Bring a run across. Right off the edge of the bat, slowed him down. Jones unable to slow all the way down, and right off the edge of the bat. Counts 1-2. 29 different games now where Will Jones has had at least 2 hits in his career as a Bear. As I said, the most of any player on this roster. It's just been Mr. Consistent. Steps in there and he gets a hold of one. He sends it out to center field. It's over at left field. It's back, and it's gone. 2-run home run. Will Jones. Will Jones with the 2-run shot out there. Sends it into the trees in left field and gives the Bears a 2-run lead as we're going to have a replay. As you can see, he got a good pitch to hit. He sent it out there a long, long way looking for it, and it was gone. Will Jones, 2-run home run. Now Xander Ferlinda looking to follow it up. And he does his part, sends one out there in the center field. It's going to be a misread, but good job. Stand with it. Make the play. Xander Ferlinda sees one pitch and gets it out. Will Jones hits the home run. 2-run shot. And Xander Ferlinda follows it up. Mike McHugh at the plate now. Mike McHugh, he steps up, looks at a strike, and he fouls one off. It's been a Bears having a good inning here. Now McHugh, he turns on one, sends a foul right over here at the dugout. Staying alive. Mike McHugh got a walk in his first appearance, so he's looking to reach base safely again. Rips this one over to the shortstop. See Cobras, low throw is gathered, made, and that'll end the inning here. Bears strike, though, 2 runs off of the big blast from Will Jones, and they lead 2-0 here on the Bear Sports Network. Anthony Brown back here with you on the Bear Sports Network as a strike is fired in to start off the top half of this 5th inning. Start of 5 here on the Bear Sports Network as this game is presented by NBA Roofing. They do a great job supporting all the Bears here. And that one's fouled off. New pitcher on the mound, Cannon Butler. Relieves Joey Cobb, who's done a great job. Up to this point, big 2-run blast from Will Jones gave the Bears the lead. And now a ball on the outside. That one's just a little low. That pitch looked good right there. Runs the count even 2-2. Cody Hanna at the plate. He reached on an error in his first appearance. A shot over to third base. Just unable to make a good throw over there, but Bears were able to get out of it. And this one's sent out into the gap in the right field. Back at the wall, and this is going to be a home run for Cody Hanna. He responds to Will Jones's long blast by getting the first home run of the game, or first hit of the game for the Cobras. And that one is a long home run into the trees in right field off of Cannon Butler for Cody Hanna. So now 2-1 is our score here. Pitch is down low, taken for a ball. Start off for Jackson Williams. That one. Shot high up in the air. It's going to be sent just foul. Count falls even to 1-1. Cannon Butler, he's got an electric arm as well. Not the way he wanted to start off his appearance today. Giving up a home run. See if he can gather himself here. Make some big pitches. And help his team. As they were able to get their first runs of the game. First runs of the day. It's been a rough one at the plate for them. That's a strike. Good looking pitch right there to run the count back to even, 2-2. Now Jackson Williams, he has a home run on the day, so you got to be careful giving one to him. Don't want to feed him one that he could send out there into the trees as well. It's a good weather day. The wind's blowing out, so everything's flying out there by the wall. But this is going to be a shot right up the middle. And Williams trying to pick up his coach, seeing what he's going to do. He's going to be held at first base with a single. A single is just right up the middle. Brings up Chris Blanco. Blanco now. He hits one out into center field. And that one going to be taken care of. Glassy. Comes up, fields it. Now we have runners on first and second. No outs. Couple of shots right back up the middle. It's going to force a quick meeting at the mound. As Cannon Butler not having the start to this appearance he wanted. Normally a pretty solid pitcher. He's had a couple of good outings in his last few saves. Joey Cobb, he did his job. He went through 4. Gave the Bears a lot of strikeouts. 8 strikeouts to be exact through 4 innings. Efficient work. Didn't give up a hit. No runs, of course. Only batter that reached was via an error. And then Cannon Butler, he came out here to start off his performance. And had one hit in the trees. And now he's got 2 runners on with no outs. But it's going to be all about Butler to get his way out of this one. They have a lot of faith in him. This one's going to be bunted. McHugh gets up. Makes the play, gets the catch, and a double play by Mike McHugh. Magic Mike doing what he does best. Turns the double play and helps out his pitcher right there. You love to see it. Trying to lay the bunt down, unable to successfully get it down. McHugh came running in, makes the catch, sends it over to first base, and just like that, 2 outs with a runner on second base. A swing and a miss. Brings up Lake Lyburn down there in the 9 spot. Swings and missed at a first pitch. And something tells me this is a big situation. This is one of those momentum plays the Bears are able to get out of this. A swing and a miss right there. And they're 1 strike away from getting out of here. Cannon Butler, he might rear back and try to blow this one right past Lyburn. Let's see what he has. And just a little too much. Caught him on the inside. Maybe right across the belt buckle there. That's a tough one. And brings up Cam Murray. He looks at a first pitch strike. That was filthy. Little off speed. Cannon Butler probably had a little too much adrenaline on that last pitch. Just lost a little bit of control. Put it just a little bit too far inside. Hit the batter. Now you got to lock back in. 2 runners on. Cam Murray, he takes one on the outside. been tied up thanks to a long home run to start off the inning. Now Cannon Butler trying to keep it here at 2-1. A couple of runners out there. 2 outs. Cam Murray at the plate. He'll get a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Comes set, leg kick, pitch, and that's a good looking one. Gets another looking strike. And deuces are wild here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Cannon Butler looking to get out of this inning. Again, can he do it with a strikeout? Maybe get some momentum, or just simply getting it out. The dugout might explode. Swings. Murray does a good job of spoiling off the pitch. Jammed him on the inside. Sometimes at the plate, it's not about putting it in play. It's just about making sure you stay alive. Butler comes set. He gives a look over to second base. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. That'll do it here in this inning. Bears, they give up 1 thanks to a long home run, but still lead 2-1 here on the Bear Sports Network. We'll be back.
American accent. Not a chance that's coming out.
Anthony Brown back here with you on the Bear Sports Network. Game 2. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning here. Bears lead 2-1. This game presented by NBA Roofing. Pinch hitter now in. Connor Smith. He looks at one. Gets the count even, 1-1. So you get the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. The ball right there makes the count 3-1. We also have a new pitcher on the mound, Reed Watkins. And that's going to be a 5-pitch walk. Flips the lineup over. Brings up E.J. Rennell.
Left fielder number 10, E.J. Rennell.
E.J. Rennell steps up now. He's going to line one into left field. It's going to get down. It's going to be bobbled. Connor Smith goes first to third. Runners are at the corner. And E.J. Rennell gets a single. Bears are threatening now. Is good job running right there by Connor Smith. Takes advantage of a little bit of a bobble out there in left field. Knew he got a good read on it. Turned the corner. Puts runners at the corner for Wade Kuda. 0 for 1 on the day. Ground out victim in his first appearance, and then a walk in his last appearance. Squares around to show bunt. Takes a strike instead. Good looking pitch right there. And gets the sign again. Let's see what the Bears are going to do here. He got a lot of speed at first, so it's hard to think you might be able to double him up. But you want one more run for assurance to make sure that you get in there comfortable. He gets the bunt down. It's going to be a tough play here. Scoops it home. No plays being made. And after all that, one run will score. Watkins took a chance there. Watkins took a chance trying to get the play at home. Unable to get a clean, just keep control of it on the tag. Had it knocked out of his hand. And Kuda reaches on the infield single. And double steal. And a runner out at third will be E.J. Rennell. Wade Kuda. It's down there at second base. And Mackey looks at a ball right there, runs the count now, 1-1. Wade Kuda out at second base. One out here, Watkins. The pitch and a big swing and a miss. Mackey was trying to send that one out over the roof and left field. Over the batting cage. Send that one into a new atmosphere, but instead he's down 1-2, looking to battle. Reed Watkins, a swing and a miss. That's going to be a That's actually going to be a foul ball. So count is now 1-2 still. That one a little high. Mackey has to duck out of the way. Maybe a little bit of a cross up. Sends Brian Castillo out to the mound. Real quick discussion. Try to clear up the mistakes with him and his pitcher. That's a cross up right now. It could be costly. lead to a run scoring. Getting another scoring position. Bears get the run back that they gave up in the top of the 5th. Remember, this is only a 7-inning contest, so 6 more outs left for the Cobras at the plate. Well, it's been a fairly quick working game. We're through halfway through the 5th inning, and it's only been an hour and 15 minutes, so both pitchers have been working efficiently. Another foul ball right there by Mackey. It's Watkins has come in. He's thrown a lot of strikes. He's giving up a run. Has a couple people on base, but he's throwing a lot of strikes. He's done his part putting the ball in the zone. It's all you can ask your pitcher to do. Bears have just done a good job of making some hits out of it. Drew Glassey's on deck, looking for an opportunity to maybe bring in a run too. If Mackey doesn't do it right here. And instead, Mackey's going to take the walk. Which brings up the previously mentioned Drew Glassey. But I think before we get to that, we might have a pitching change here. Manager for Coker comes out, gives a little bit of a head nod, and we're going to have a pitching change. So we'll be back here on the Bear Sports Network as we get the number, information, and everything we need of the new pitcher in the game. Anthony Brown back here with you on the Bear Sports Network. Game 2, Bears leading 3-1, presented by NBA Roofing. Drew Glassey looking to do some damage on the new pitcher, Christian Cassidy. Number 22, Christian Cassidy comes into the game. Big situation here. Facing Drew Glassey. Got a single in his last appearance. Infield single, hit over to the shortstop, unable to make a play on him in time as it was a high chopper. And it's a tough situation to come into. 1 out, runners on first and second. Last time this was happening for the Cobras, they got a double play right to third baseman Blanco over there. Let's see if they can get something like that going for him here. As this one is a wild pitch. Leads to the runners advancing. And both advances on a wild pitch now. Glassey looks at another ball. He's heading the count 2-0. Runners on second and third. Form of Wade Kuda, Matt Mackey. Drew Glassy at the plate. And he gets a hold of one. He sends it way out there. It's in right field. It's high. Williams under it. He makes a play on it. We're going to have a throw in. There's nothing that's going to happen. And that's a long sacrifice fly for Drew Glassy. Extends the lead even more for the Bears.
Now batting for the Bears, number 19, Nick Lerner.
Brings up Nick Clarno. Now with a runner on third, 2 outs. Clarno gets a first pitch ball. Sack bunt in his last plate appearance, and he had a walk in his first appearance. So looking for his first official at bat. And he lines one out into center field. Will this one get down? It will, and that's going to be an RBI single for Clarno. Right in the center field. And it brings up the man with the plan, Sir Will Jones himself. Already has 2 hits in this game. Looking to get his 3rd hit. Try to add to his career numbers. Will Jones. That one's in the dirt. It's going to allow for Clarno to advance. And Clarno, he takes advantage of it. Will Jones. He's ahead in the count, 1-0. He takes another one right there for a ball. Not going to force anything. Had 2-0 in the count. This one's shot out to left field, but it's going to go just foul. Nice barehanded play in the bullpen. Nothing comes up. It counts 2-1. Will Jones. Bears trying to open up some space here, create some separation. And he hits one. It's hard. It's out to left field. A nice diving play, but it's going to fall foul. Out there in left field, great effort. Unable to get to it. See, is that Riley Hall out there? Laid out, full extension. All the way in the corner. For Will Jones. Hits one out into right field. It's high out there. And it's going to be taken care of. But the Bears strike for 3 of them. And they have a good inning. Extend this lead up 5-1 here on the Bear Sports Network.
Everett Chevrolet Buick GMC is ready for another exciting football season. Everett has been a proud sponsor of the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears for 25 years, and we wish the Bears a safe and successful season. And August means it's all systems go for another winning season with the Carolina Panthers. We have a tradition of winning in the Carolinas, and when you want to be a winner in the car, truck, or SUV game, come see the sales and service champions at Everett, because if you didn't get an Everett deal, you dropped the ball, baby. Woo!
I knew that there was an opportunity to have my college paid for if I was good enough to play baseball at that level. That was going to make a big difference in my family. D2 baseball gave me an opportunity to play at a high level and to get an education that's going to be valuable for me throughout the rest of my life. I chose to take my experience of being a student athlete and pursue that within my career and to get a master's degree. If I wouldn't have had a baseball scholarship, there'd be no chance that I'm doing what I'm doing today.
Anthony Brown back here with you on the Bear Sports Network, presented by MBA Roofing. Is this game 2? Just like any other game that's brought to you on the Bear Sports Network. Cannon Butler out looking to do another inning of work. Phil Griffer at the plate. He'll take a first pitch ball. Ball there. 2 balls, no strikes. Butler sends one in there. That one's going to be roped out in the left field. 4th hit of the game right there for the Cobras is a single, leadoff single in the top of the 6th by Phil Griffer.
Now batting for the Cobras. Number 8, Riley Hall.
Brings up number 8, Riley Hall, with the runner on first base. Cobras, after giving up a few runs in the bottom half of the 5th, looking to answer back quickly here. Cannon Butler falls behind again, though. 1 ball, no strikes, no outs. Butler, check over there on the runner at first base. Nothing going. Pitch is on the way. That one's sent out into right field. It's a long run, and it's gone into the trees. 2-run home run by Riley Hall. This now is back to a 2-run game. 5th hit of the game. 4th home run of the day for the Cobras, as they had a couple early on today. They have a couple here. Another one out into the trees. Leads to Coach Ram. He's going to have a call to the pen. Cannon Butler, maybe not his most efficient performance, but came in with the lead. He'll leave with the lead. And that's what's important for the Bears, is they still lead 5-3, but a 2-run shot leads to a pitching change here on the Bear Sports Network. First pitch from the new pitcher, Tanner Moyers. It's a ball fired in there, following a 2-run shot by Riley Hall. Drew Klausner, it's his turn to follow it up, and he gets a couple of balls thrown out there. Tanner Moyers works as a starting pitcher over the weekends, but today he'll get a little bit of bullpen work on the field instead of in the bullpen. As he tries to help the Bears hold on to this 2-run lead. Klausner 0 for 2 on the day. Strikeout, and then he struck out looking his last at bat and popped out in his first at bat to center field. And here now the count goes at even. Good job by Moyers. One of the 4 aces over the course of a weekend series for the Bears. Like I said, going to get a little pitching work in the middle of the week as they don't want to drop both of these games to the Cobras. I'm looking for a big inning right here, big performance. It's going to be off the end of the bat. Soft one. It's going to be a tough play. Not in enough time, so that's an infield single. Little infield single will get in. Not the hardest of hits, but it works, and now brings up the first home run hitter, Cody Hanna. His solo shot in the top of the 5th inning was the first hit of the game for the Cobras. Really busted this game open. We're going to have a pinch runner over there at first base as well. Connor Wilson going to go in and be a pinch runner. And that's going to be a ball to start out this at bat. No outs still for the Bears. So they desperately need to start doing some work soon before this one could get out of hand. Check over on the runner at first base, Wilson. For the Bears, it's been the last 2 innings where they've been able to score some runs. You want to try to get back to the plate, see if your offense can continue the streak going. They were cold early on, but they're starting to heat up now. Moyers, pitch in there. He gets the call, evens it up 1-1. Moyers goes, sends this one over to first. Nothing going on right there. That's one's going to be rolled over foul. So now the count's 1-2. Still got to get 6 outs here if you're the Bears. You want to win this one. Move your record forward. Moyers decides to take a step off the mound, gather himself. Good move over there to first base. Nothing going on though. A swing. That's a foul tip that's caught. Strikeout. Leads to the first out of the inning. Runner on first still is Wilson. Brings up Jackson Williams to the plate. Gotta be careful. Another home run hitter so far today. Ball's been traveling out there. That one's going to be a ball. Williams was caught looking in his first appearance. Singled in his last appearance. Another check on the runner at first. Might want to try to get him active. That one's going to be a strike. Makes the count 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's low. Going to be handled nicely behind the plate, though. Good job by Clarno. That one had a little bit of English on it. He was able to smother it. Not allowed to go anywhere. Count sits now with 2 balls, 1 strike. We're here in the top of the 6th inning. Game presented by NBA Roofing. Tanner Moyers looking to get out of this one. 2-run home runs already been hit by Cody Hanna in this inning. A big swing and a miss right there. Runs the count even. And now with 2 balls and 2 strikes, you have 1 out, a runner on first base. Jackson Williams at the plate. He doesn't hit a lot of ground balls. But you might be looking to get a strikeout right here if you're Moyers. But first, you check on the runner at first. Make sure he's not trying to go. Make sure there's no hit and run out here. Make sure they're not trying to take advantage. Moyers with the pitch. That's going to be fouled off. Staying alive. Good job right there. Just battling. Staying alive. Fighting. And now another check on the runner at first. Seems the Bears are really concerned about that over there. Make sure they don't want to see Wilson take off. Put a pinch runner in. Trying to keep the base alive over there at second base. Maybe get a double play or something. Wilson's not going. A swing, a pop-up. And this one will be playable. And it's going to be a catch by Clarno in foul territory. So pop out in foul territory. Caught by Clarno. Brings up Chris Blanco. His last at bat, he wrote one right in center field. Wrote one in center field. Let's see what he has in store for this at bat here. In his first at bat, he was a fly-out victim to second base. And here he takes a first pitch strike. You get your first batter on, your second batter hits a home run, third batter gets on. And then Tanner Morris just came out here and he's done his job. He's gotten 2 quick outs. Now the Bears 1 out away from getting out of this inning, still holding the lead. And they can go back to the plate, looking to add to it again. This one's going to be hit, shortstop, play over at second base, and that'll do. Bears do their job here in the their half of the 6th inning. Only give up 2. They still lead by 2 going into the bottom. LR up 5-3 on the Bear Sports Network. Back here on the Bear Sports Network, Anthony Brown bringing to you this Game 2 matchup presented by NBA Roofing on Bear Sports Network. Xander Ferlinda stands in, and he gets a ball for his first pitch. Christian Cassidy still out there on the mound for the Cobras. Trying to get 3 outs so they can go back to the plate and see if they can get 2 more runs, extend this game. Another ball low. That's a game that had a lot of pace early on. It slowed down tremendously. As baseball always does, it finds a way to level out. It's a good game, though, we got going here. They battled through the weather. A little bit of rain. Some wind blowing out there in the outfield. Not always, though. And we've seen some long flies from both teams. A strike there. Runs the count to 3-1. And a ball, strike right there. Ferlinda thought he had ball 4. But instead, that runs the count full. So, Xander Ferlinda, line drive out and a fly out. It's that line drive out he had earlier on will end up leading to a double play. A swing and a miss right there. And gets the strikeout is Cassidy. And now, Mike McHugh. He steps up. 1 walk, 1 ground out. Trying to get his first hit of the game. And that one's low for a ball. Takes that one around the hands for a strike. Now the count's even, 1-1. Cassidy's got some heat behind these pitches. Didn't really see that coming at the start. But he's got some power behind it. Another one in around the hands. McHugh has to pull him back, make sure he doesn't lose a finger there. And that's a 5-pitch walk out to Mike McHugh. He gets out to first base. Brings up Connor Smith for his second at bat of the game. First time. Came in as a pinch hitter and he walked. Now let's see if he gets something he can hit right here. Runner on first, 1 out. Top of the lineup is on the way. So if you're Cassidy, probably try to get him something to hit. See if he can roll over some in the midfield. Middle of the infield. Defense has been good behind him all day. No errors. They've made some tough plays. They've made all the routine plays. Done their part. And that one right there gets a foul ball. Counts even now, 1-1. That's what a lot of bullpen touches can do to you. Can really slow down the game, affect you, and change the way that you just call a game in general. It's a ball. Another walk right there, 5-pitch walk. Leads to manager for Coker taking the walk out. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change. take a moment to figure out who the new pitcher is for the Cobras, as we have runners on first and second, one out. E.J. Rennell, top of the order, coming up, and we'll be back here on the Bear Sports Network. Anthony Brown back here with you on the Bear Sports Network. Ethan Graham, new pitcher in there, facing E.J. Rennell. Rennell 1 for 3 on the day. 2 runners out there. Takes the first pitch ball. Trying to break this one open, give the Bears a little breathing room as they go into the top of the 7th. Remember, this is a 7-inning contest, so just 3 outs left for the Cobras to make something happen. Rennell had to turn out of the way of that one. Almost took it off the chest, or maybe even the hands. Ball 2. And that one just gets under it. Might hit off of the tent. And it lands way behind us in the trees. Might have missed my chances this year to catch a foul ball. As we're running out of days, run out of chances to catch a foul ball here, but counts 2-1 at the plate. E.J. Rennell looking to put one in play. Instead, chops another one foul. Runs the count even. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 runners on, 1 out in the inning. And that one, a bouncer. Handled well behind the plate by Castillo. Did a good job right there. Just ant that one up. Didn't allow for anything to happen on the base pass, but you got a full count with 1 out. Got to be careful. Runners might go here. Nothing from the Bears. Rennell takes a big swing at it. He'll foul it off. And that's going to be a strikeout looking. Second out of the inning right there. Brings up Wade Kuda. Wade Kuda getting another chance at it. Third at bat. 4th appearance check over there on Mick Hugh over at second base. Mick Hugh at second. Smith at first. Kuda at the plate. Graham on the mound. Pitch is on the way. It's in the dirt. And nothing happening there. And the 3 appearances at the plate so far. Ground out, walk, and then a single in his last at bat for Kuda. Ethan Graham. Six pitcher used so far by the Cobras. We're into the 6th inning. 2 outs here. A lot of arms compared to in game 1 where they just used 2 arms. So they got the shutout victory. The Bears forced them into the bullpen. And now they're trying to make them pay for it. See if they can get more going here. Kuda looks at another ball high. Trying to get some breather room, give some space. This looks as Bears are trying to close this one out. Get back above 500 at home as they're at 500 at home right now. 8-8 on the season. A big swing and a miss. And the 2s are wild here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Looking for his second hit of the game now. Wade Kuda at the plate. Ethan Graham maybe looking for his second strikeout. And he's going to bounce one in instead, run the count full. And this is when things can get dangerous. Runners are going on the pitch, so you got to be careful now if you're the Cobras because a single could score 2. Smith, depending on where it's placed, might want to test it. Very smart runner out there. Good job by Kuda just to stay alive, foul one off. And get his money's worth in this at-bat. Sun's still trying to peek out of the sky. Even the sun wants to get a glimpse at what's going on down here on Durham Field. Just a beautiful surface, all turf facility, first year in use for the Bears. And when they had their first ever game here on this surface, it was against the Cobras. And now their latest affairs will be against the Cobras as well, 2 months later. They're trying to get a victory here. That one's on the outside. It'll load the bases up. Close pitch, but close isn't enough.
Now batting first baseman number 41, Matt Mackey.
Brings up Matt Mackey. 0-for-2 on the day. Ground out, a line out, and a walk. Bases loaded here. Chance to fix your fortunes if you're Mackey. Takes a first pitch strike. And then a big swing and a miss right there. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Matt Mackey at the plate. Ethan Graham on the mound. Pitch number 17 of the day for Ethan Graham. And Mackey's able to hold off of it. Mike McHugh trying to be aggressive. And he's going to be thrown out at the plate. So that'll do it here for the bottom half of the 6th. A little bit of an anticlimactic finish, but still a lot to go on now as the Bears lead by 2 going into the top half of the 7th. We'll be back on the Bear Sports Network.
Break great with Carolina West Wireless. Great new phones and a great customer experience, all on our great nationwide high-speed network. Stop by today and get big savings on select Samsung smartphones, like $350 off the Samsung Galaxy S20 and S20 Plus, and $350 off the Note 20 and Note 20 Ultra. The great savings continue with 4 lines of unlimited data for just $35 a month per line. Celebrate great savings and go stay connected wherever your travels take you.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Anthony Brown back here with you on the Bear Sports Network, and Brandon Freeble steps up, fires in a strike there. As this is the top of the 7th inning, and that one's going to be hit out to right field. It's a long way. Will Jones has a long running. He's able to make the catch out there. Good job by Will Jones. Gets the first out. Then Freeble, every time he enters the game, gets this place a little excitement going through. Trying to finish it off, get the save here. Bears looking to win game 2. Presented to you by NBA Roofing. And now, strike is fired in there. Blake Laburn down here now. He's looking to get on, only down 2. And he's going to hit one over there to Mike McHugh. A nice play over there. Good job by McHugh. Bears get the second out of the inning on a line drive out. And just like that, don't even get a chance to talk about his accolades or anything good that he's done this year because Ben Freeble doesn't mess around. Cam Murray steps up to the plate as the last hope. That's a strike. That one's in the dirt. It'll get past. Nobody on base, so no big deal. This game's just hit over the 2-hour mark. Been a really efficiently played game. Extremely close early on. No runs, no hits from either team. And then in the 4th inning, the Bears finally broke through with 2 runs. Cobras answered back with a long home run in the 5th. A big swing and a miss there. Now has the Cobras down to their final strike. With a big home run in the top of the 5th. 3 runs in the bottom of the 5th for the Bears. Put them up 5-1. 2-run shot in the top of the 6th. And now Ben Freeble looking to finish them off here in the top of the 7th. Payoff pitch. A little wild. Try to overthrow that one. And that's always dangerous. Hits Cam Murray right on the back of the helmet. Maybe just doing a little too much right there is Freeble. Gets a little excited. Got a little out of control. Extends the inning, though, and brings the tying run to the plate now in the shape of Phil Griffer. Struck out swinging, flew out, and then had a single in his last at bat. So now a strike fired in there. Freeble, preseason second team all conference selection, hasn't disappointed this year. Team loves when he comes into the game. He's just got a different vibe about him. And that one's going to be off of the toe of Griffer. Does a good job of kind of eating that one. He's going to walk around a little bit because that's never a pleasant feeling. And Ben Freeble again, just one strike away from ending this game. Putting the Bears back over 500 at home and getting the split for the day, taking 3 out of 4 on the season against the Cobras. And one's in the dirt. No offer at it. Been a well-played baseball game so far today. Trying to finish it out the right way now are the Bears. And this one's going to be hit out to left field. Have a chance. No chance at all. It's going to be a foul ball. After that reset pitch, and that one's poked out into left field. It's going to be a long run. Rennell makes the play, and that'll do it here. Bears take game 2. They win 3 out of 4 against the Cobras on the season. Good job by the pitching staff all around to answer after a game 1. The bats came alive here, and when it's all said and done, Ben Freeble tells everybody to save a horse, ride a cowboy, and gets the win. Bears complete game 2. Win 5-3. They split today, and we'll see them on again this weekend, Saturday, as they take on Newberry. Thank you for joining us here on the Bears Sports Network. Have a great evening.